little crooked there. It's okay. Good morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning. Morning. We're gathered here.
I'm not going to cry. Y'all cannot make me cry, and you've been trying to make me cry all week, but you're not going to do it. Just so we're clear. You can't do it.
Go tell yourself.
Okay. Am I in the light good? That'll help me?
Yes.
So, have we had fun this week? Yay! Anybody else feel like I've been here a month? Yes, and you learned a ton this week. Yay! Good. Well, our first session today is graduation. The ladies in the mastermind have been working really, really hard for the last year, the last 2 years, the last 3 years. And the first session this morning is all about them and what they've accomplished. So, we have 3 graduates here with us today. We have 3 other graduates that aren't here with us today. All these ladies have worked their tails off, and I'm proud of every one of them.
We're not going anywhere, don't cry.
I boo-hooed like a baby last year graduating Leslie. It was embarrassing, and then I just ran off the stage, so keep me up here for a minute, okay? I'm okay.
Not helping.
I'm totally okay. All right, let's go. You ready? So in 2014, I was at a women's event. Also, I'm minored in women's studies at UT, so girl power is my thing. But in 2014, I was at a women's event for women in auctions. I have an auctioneer's license, in case you didn't know, so my rattle is a real rattle. And it did not look like this. I also didn't know a soul when I went. Anybody come here by themselves? That's how I felt walking into this event. And I'd heard some of their names when I was in auctioneering school. Y'all heard of the Mastermind girls before you got here? Wanted to meet them? Somehow, I ended up at a fancy steakhouse with 5 of these rock stars. I made number 6. And it was so fancy that the best way to get dinner was for 2. So 2 of them paired up, and then this beautiful woman said, well, I guess you're my date. I'll buy your steak tonight. And the truth was, I maxed out my credit card to fly to the event and to stay at the hotel. So she saved me mortal embarrassment of not being able to pay for a steak dinner while I was with these women. This woman was an angel and a fantastic dinner date. I didn't see or talk to her much until June of 2017, almost 3 years of a blank Facebook friendship. Yesterday, y'all remember when April mentioned that she had moments when it was either time to grow or quit? In June of 2017, it was either time to grow or quit. And I went on an ugly rant in the She Buys It Facebook group, which wasn't even called that yet. Wasn't even called that. It was something Rockstar, Sherry. And I very seriously threatened to shut the group down and just stop everything that I wanted to do. So the next week I went to the beach and I ended up on the phone with that California angel from the women's event in Kansas City. But this time, she was hopping into my life, ready to get her deals done fast. I was on the verge of shutting all of this down before it even became a vision. She saved my dreams that day when she jumped on board. She put the wind back in my sails to create FDDF 2 months later. None of us would have gone to LA for an FDDF Live that October and almost died in Compton if she hadn't jumped on back in June. In November of 2017, 3, 4, 5 months later, we were at the Crown Plaza in Salon C. And a couple of y'all were there. She was not there. But at that event, I had one little pink bandit sign to mark the door. And that was it. We didn't have any of this. At the Crown Plaza was when I introduced the mastermind for the very first time. And 2 of those ladies who are here with us today immediately jumped into the mastermind. But she wasn't with us, so she didn't know. And we had a couple calls in between November of 17 and January of 18. And my California angel popped out of nowhere. She wasn't even at the event and said, "Hey, I hear you have a new plan for 2018 and I want in." That happened on January 2nd. But on January the 1st, my laptop died. In case you don't know, I use my laptop a lot. I kind of need it to do my thing. So she saved my business that day. And since then, we've been side by side. She's been on the inside track of everything that has happened. All of my other secret plans for world domination also. And she's done all of this while closing wholesale deals in California, loaning money and collecting 16% interest on those loans, building her auction business, analyzing bed and breakfast on the ocean, not Airbnbs, actual businesses, bed and breakfast. She's been looking at dream homes, running for national office, opening another layer of her own coaching business, practicing some amazing self-care, growing an internal team of her own, and obviously traveling with me. We've been to Los Angeles, California, Asheville, North Carolina, Tampa, Florida, Napa Valley, California, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Jacksonville, Florida, Louisville, Kentucky, Sacramento, Catalina Island, and finally, for the first time ever, we're here in my hometown. We laugh and cry and push each other's buttons. We challenge each other. We question each other. We can finish each other's sentences and read each other's minds. We will have whole conversations without speaking a word. Or we will nearly be asked to leave a fancy French restaurant because we are laughing too loud and disturbing the other tables. We live on the opposite sides of the country, but I will hop on a plane in the blink of an eye to have breakfast with my California angel, even if my tummy says it's lunchtime. I am so proud of this beautiful, smart, strong, and successful woman. I am proud of her commitment to making family businesses better across the country. I am proud of her for attending local RIA meetings and correcting the creative financing guru on stage. I am proud of her for 1,000,001 reasons, but mostly I am super proud to call this California angel my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, Janine Huseman. Kristen. Yay! And this is Rex. And some of y'all noticed when they walked in this morning, I told Rex good morning and said, "Hey to Janine." Here, look at Tristan. Yay! I also want to say graduated the mastermind and then went into alumni. And when you go into alumni, it's the same deal as when you're in the mastermind, except it's half price. It's $1,000 a month instead of $2 a month. And, oh, thank you very much, Amy. I don't know, but apparently he was going to say something. It's half price for the alumni, but you get all the same benefits. And I'll talk more about that when we get to the next alumni that's coming up. I need one of those, please. We also have a present for you. Thank you very much. Yay! Thank you. Thank you so much for everything. You want to smell that? There's nothing for you. Mom, do you have any treats for Rex? Thank you so much for everything. I'm so proud of you. Do you want to say anything about being in the mastermind or alumni or anything?
It's good. It's been an amazing journey. I didn't realize all of that until you started reading all of that off. I have had a tremendous time, not only being part of the mastermind, but I feel so privileged to be and to call Whitney one of my best friends. She and I can call each other up at any time and say, hey, this is going on, whether it has to do with buying real estate or not. It quite often is.
Yes.
Or she'll turn it that way if it isn't.
I only have 2 topics, real estate and dogs.
But she is one of the best friends I could ever have. And I have absolutely loved being a part of this and will continue to be a part of this. And she has pushed me and grown me in ways that I didn't always want. But I am such a better person for it, and I appreciate it so much. And I just absolutely love you.
Thank you.
Even though you wear pink.
She won't wear pink. There's a picture of her in Catalina, though. See, look, she will not wear pink. There's one picture, though, where she's got it on. Thank you. Perfect timing. Good job, Jonathan. Well, thank you so much. Well, another round of applause, please. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Now, I've heard the same story of the Bible. I go to a lot of different church services, a lot of different conferences, so I can get lots of different perspectives on things. But in all these sermons, I have heard the same verse, and that's the last shall be first and the first shall be last. And every one of them had a different perspective on it. But in my world, we go chronologically. Okay? So we're going to graduate. Janine joined, and then Sheila joined. So our next graduate is Sheila Britt.
I'm so excited. Today is Sheila's VIP day, and we're going to go look at some of her wholesale deals. We're going to go look at some of her lease option deals. We're going to go look at some of her potential buy and hold deals. We're going to be going and looking at everything that Sheila's got going on in this beautiful town. Well, that is Lewiston, Idaho. She's got a house over there. But we've got this whole town of Clarkson, Washington that we're going to be checking out today. Y'all, I am so excited for Sheila's VIP day.
Hey, y'all,
This is going to be awesome. Ready? Let's go!
We got 2 YouTube videos going on.
And this is the back of the house.
This is the back of the house. We bought this property about 3 weeks ago. Closed on about 3 weeks ago. And we are in the throes of doing our flip.
Yay! I can't wait to see it.
Super fast motion through here, okay? Don't anybody get car sick on me watching this video. So when you graduate the mastermind, I go to you and we do a VIP day all day. And it's a ton of fun for me because I love going and looking at houses, y'all. It's like my favorite thing in the world. So this is the house that Sheila and Wayne are flipping right now.
Fantastic. So we're not making payment to you, you just bought it, right?
Right. We bought it, we closed, we did borrow private money, and we start our first payment is October 1st.
Yay! Well, I mean, you graduated from wholesaling and into some multifamily deals. Now we're doing some private money movement and some fix and flips and all the things.
All the things.
That's awesome. I love it. We'll graduate after that progress, right?
Yes. Fantastic. Okay, so we bought it and we're gonna put some money in it and then we're gonna sell it. How much are you planning on making on this one?
I'm planning on making, if I could manage to keep my costs within my budget, which has changed and fluctuated multiple times. We will walk away with about 30 grand.
Yay!
So people ask me, how do you find a honey hole? And Sheila and I are in a honey hole right now because we've been staked out in front of this house for about 3-4 minutes now. Nobody's come by, therefore nobody's honked at us, and nobody's flipped us off. That's what you're looking for when you're looking for a honey hole. Somewhere where you can just take your time and not be rushed and make offers and talk to real people. This is a honey hole.
Made some calls to some sellers, some attorneys. Stop by office.
Y'all, I am so proud of Sheila. We're at her office now, and I remember as a kid, walking into my mom's office and watching her work and watching her do the things, and I'd be outside picking up stuff out of the driveway so we didn't end up with a flat tire, all those things. And Sheila reminds me so much of my mom because she's got that work ethic, she's got that drive, she's got that determination, she's got all the right characteristics that it takes to be a super successful real estate investor. And I'm always impressed with Sheila. She's always got family stuff going on, she's got kids stuff going on, she's got stuff with her mom going on, she's got her deals going on, she's got her 9 to 5 going on, she's got her wine business going on. Ladies, if you're looking for the definition of a hustler, a woman that's going to get it done and get it done right every single time, Sheila Britt is the perfect example of that, all right? And she does it all with such a loving heart and such passion to really move the needle and to grow and scale, and I am always super impressed with Sheila, and I just love her to pieces. And y'all know, I've talked to lots of y'all, and I've heard you say, I want to be just like Sheila. Well, ladies, if you're going to be like Sheila, you're going to have to work, you're going to have to get it done, you're going to have to make these offers, you're going to have to really focus, because this woman has more deals going on than Monty Hall, right? She's got a ton of stuff going on, and she handles it all so beautifully. And Sheila does this. You can too. I'm super proud of her. This day is awesome. I'm having a blast, and I can't wait to show you more about what Sheila's got going on out here in Washington.
You see her bandit sign there? She said the only bandit sign she has is that one right there under the
All right,
sign.
where are we? What's the deal on this one?
This is 244 Reeds Court. And you can see down there they're doing e-bricks for windows. And they're making this into a duplex. So this is a wholesale deal. It was disgusting. It was stinky. It had animal feces. It was really gross. And he says, okay, you gonna buy it? I said, sure, I'll buy it. And she buys it. That's right. I said, he said, how much will you give me for it? And I said, well, how much do you want for it? He said, I want 140. And I was like, I said, okay, well, let me run some numbers. I'll get back to you in a few days. So I called him and left him a message. He called me back, and I was in the grocery store. And he said, so, you ready to do this? And I said, yeah. I said, I really like your house. I really like the location. I really like the fact that it can be made into a duplex. But your price point for what I'm looking to do is too high, and I can't do 140. And he said, so what can you do? And I said, I'll give you 80.
Goodness gracious.
And he said, oh girl, I can't do 80.
Yeah.
And I said, well, I understand. I said, if your pricing needs change, keep my number and call me. And he said, okay. I was at the meat department. Before I could get to the checkout line, he was calling me back. And he said, 80? I said, yep. And he says, you got a deal.
Oh my goodness, yay!
And I bought probably different investors by to look at it, and I had a couple of offers, and it went under contract for 95. Woohoo! And yes.
So this is a wholesale. How much did you make?
15,500.
15,500, ladies and gentlemen. We have a winner.
They're working on plumbing and electrical. They're just about done with the remodel stuff up top, and then they'll start water.
I love it. What's if I ask you all that heavy lifting? We'll do another $15,500 deal.
That works for me.
Yay!
Yay! We clearly have. We're in Idaho now. Washington State, and where are we?
We are sitting across the street from my very first wholesale deal. It's a duplex. The investor who bought this, I didn't call him, but I do now. I did call him on the Reeves courthouse, and whenever he saw my listing for it, he fussed me out because he wasn't my first phone call because we had done business together before.
It's getting established, and we gotta remember our first. I'm super loyal to people that helped me and worked with me in the beginning. Those people will be with me to the end of time.
So that was my very first wholesale deal.
Congratulations! How much did you make on this one?
$13,000.
$13,000!
From start to finish, probably around 6 to 8 weeks.
You said $2,000 a week. Oh, Sheila, you're an absolute rock star. I'm so impressed. Good job.
And that's at home. That's the grapevine at home.
And not crying. And not crying. I mean, maybe a little bit. But Sheila, I am so proud of you. You're doing such an awesome job out here. You are getting these deals done, and you are setting some huge goals. And the things that I watched you do over the last year are going to propel you so far into the future that you can't even get a grip on it now. The goals that we set today, the deals that we talked about today, the moments that we got to share today, I'm not gonna cry. I love you so much. And I'm so proud of the woman that you are and the investor that you are becoming. And this VIP day was so awesome. And I say that every time I do a VIP day because any time that I can spend a whole day with you, it just rocks my entire world. But this VIP day was super awesome. I got to come to Washington. I got to check out the honey hole. I got to see the deals. I got to hear the stories. And this is just the beginning.
Yeah.
I heard you on the phone with sellers. I heard you on the phone with attorneys today. I heard you in different business interactions. And Sheila, you got it all. You got it all. And you're going to hit all these goals. And I love you, and I'm proud of you, and this is going to be an amazing year for you coming up in 2020.
I made it.
Congratulations! Let me know if you need anything. I am here for you. Oh wait, yeah, stop it.
Stop it, please. Ladies and gentlemen, Sheila Britt. Come on up, dear. chill, right, Amy? Yay! All right, so tell us what it's been like to be in the mastermind and to be graduating 1 year ago. Because I'll also brag on this lady. Carrie mentioned it the other day. We have FDF Plus, and we joined them up with the mastermind in September and October so that they could see ladies that have been with us for a year. Because on the calls with the Plus and the mastermind, you can see who's new and who's in their first, 8 weeks working with me and who's in their 12 months working with me, right? And this lady has done an amazing job. So tell me what it's like being in the mastermind this last year.
You kicked my tail. Having you right there every step of the way has been a blessing that it's unspeakable. I mean, just having you around, having that phone call, hey, what do you think?
At 9:30 on my ice cream run.
If you consider mastermind, go ahead and do it. I mean, jump in, join. I mean, there's having Whit right there to help you, to push you.
They call you out on it when you're just trying to lay low.
Yes, that she does. Wayne and I wouldn't be where we are now in our business if we hadn't been mastermind. Because it would have been real easy to sit back and just, let things happen. But knowing I had to answer to you every week.
That accountability is real, y'all.
It is. Yes. So, yeah, if you're considering it, jump in and do it. It's well worth it. And we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you.
Thank you. Yay! All right, we have one more mastermind graduate. Okay, we have one more mastermind graduate with us here today. Ready? Luckily, I got to make these videos with them, so the crying is too much.
And we just looked at this gorgeous house here. Can you see that right there? We're on looking at that house. I'm going to let you know what we learned from that one.
Kathy.
I have to say that I am so proud of the Broners. Chip and Debbie have been with me in First Fill and Fast since before it was First Fill and Fast.
That's true.
The Bronner family goes way back with the Niceleys. And Chip even told me that one reason that they joined the mastermind was because they went through First Fill and Fast a couple of years ago and it just wasn't enough, right? They wanted the mastermind because it was more attention, it was more involvement, and I'm so proud of them because after we go look at this house, we're going to go see their triplex and both of their duplexes. They bought 3 properties while they were with me in the mastermind. They've got 7 doors, and a lot of times that's what it takes is when you're with me more often and with the rest of the mastermind girls more often, then you're just more inclined to get these deals done. Chip and Debbie have been with me since the beginning. But bumping on up and saying it's now or never, they went from 0 to 7 in less than a year. I'm so proud of them. Keep going, guys. You're doing an awesome job.
Yay! We're here! Nice button. What's that say?
I'm at house.
Yay! I love it. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. That'll be great.
This is the tricky lock.
You have to show me that move one more time. Yes,
And how many layers of floor were in here?
7.
7!
nice. I love it. So,
Y'all, don't get seasick on me. Watch your mess. Okay? It's like super fast. And Jonathan's back here like gritting his teeth at my editing skills. But you get it. It's a house. It's good. You're what? He's stabbing his eyes out. So Chip and Debbie live in Knoxville in Halls. They're my local girls. They're my local team, okay? And they found a honey hole in Oak Ridge, Tennessee, which is where the bombs were made. You know, they ended up, I think they tell this in a second, but they bought one duplex.
It was, no, it was, I showed that a couple of rooms.
Smile. Very good.
If we're rolling in the potential, I do like this place better.
But I love this yard that you've got, and you've got both these duplexes right here
Just side by
Together,
side.
and they were probably built together, and somehow they got sold separate, but now they're back together.
I'm so proud of y'all. You've done a fantastic job. Woo!
So they bought one duplex and it was nice and pretty, and then they got the one next to it and it had different owners. So they're doing a little bit of TLC to that second one.
We are driving for dollars now, and we have found like an entire subdivision of duplexes, y'all. Go driving for dollars is amazing. Look at this stuff.
So we can spend those.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the first two places y'all looked at when you started looking on Oak Ridge,
And what made you decide not to do this deal?
He didn't want to accept it, so.
Okay, awesome, but you tried.
We tried.
And this is gorgeous and a great little area of duplexes.
But we put it in the calculator that Jason gave us at the apartment blitz, and it didn't go with his. The market was not going to handle rents that would allow us to make the payment, much less make the payment and have some cash flow. So we put in the offer that would give us cash flow. God help him.
They didn't get that deal, but they got the two side by side. So that no turned into a great yes. And then this is their triplex that they have in Knoxville. This makes $7.
Yay! Now Chica Mama at the triplex! Woo! Let's go look inside!
Chip, Debbie, listen, y'all have found some amazing properties. Like we're here at the triplex now. This is an old house that's now a triplex, and it's amazing. It's absolutely gorgeous. Y'all are finding some of the best properties that I never knew existed, and I used to ride around this neighborhood. I am so proud of these deals that you're doing and the way that you have really focused in the last year to be able to say, I am a real estate investor. I'm so proud of y'all. You were super successful real estate investors, and I can't wait to get in here and see what you've got and see what else you're going to buy next year.
21 doors across the street, the same seller. So there's a chance they can set up that relationship with the seller to be able to say, hey, when you gonna sell 21 across the street? What you got going on over there?
I am not going to cry. Debbie, Chip, I'm so proud of y'all. I remember when Chip started First back 3 years ago. And I remember him being on the calls, and I remember the houses he was looking at, and I remember talking to him, and I remember thinking, this is not going to make enough money.
And today, seeing the duplexes that you've bought, you've closed on, that you're running, seeing that triplex and that neighborhood, and then going and driving for dollars and finding more opportunities for y'all to flip in a fantastic neighborhood. I am so proud of you. I am so excited for you. Like, y'all have found not one, but 2 honey holes. And I know it took you a couple months longer than you wanted it to, but it all worked out so perfectly.
Everything worked out so perfectly. And now you're set up to be private money lenders. Now you are successful real estate investors. Now you have all the tools that you need to analyze properties. And, you know, we looked at that one duplex that we lost the deal on, and that wasn't your deal, y'all. That wasn't your deal. But then you got the other deal, and then the one next to it, because that was your deal. Every no leads to a yes,
and I'm so glad and so grateful that you were willing to stick it out with me and go through all those no's. Even 3 years ago when Chip was driving around and looking at houses and I was going, no, please don't buy that, please don't do that, please don't put... Now it makes so much sense. All right, and y'all been in the mastermind with me for less than a year, and you went from 0 houses. You've been trying to buy houses and duplexes and do all these things to supplement your retirement. You've been trying, listening to podcasts and trying, researching for 2 or 3 years. And in less than a year, you bought 3 properties, 7 doors. Lots of great doors. Don't do that in your entire lifetime, and you did it in less than a year. And I am so proud of you. And I know that this is going to benefit the girls, it's going to benefit Kurt, it's going to benefit Ben, and all the other little folks that are going to come along with him to play with him and keep him entertained and out of trouble. You're truly setting up generational wealth. And I love it. And I love you guys so much. Like, I know I say it all the time and I'm proud of you, but I really am. The moves that you made this year, it's going to change everything. It's going to change everything. Everything in your life, everything in your friends' lives, the way that y'all been able to share what you're doing with your friends in North Dakota and in Florida, and the way that you've showed your kids what you're doing and how they can make money outside of their job. You have no idea how far that will go for you and for them, and how much it will strengthen your family. For decades and generations. Y'all keep going. Buy 7 more next year, or buy 7 more doors in the next 6 months. Either way, I am so proud of you, and I know you're going to do an awesome job. And I love you, Debbie, I love you. I am so excited that you allowed me to come on this journey with you. I appreciate all of our calls, all of our one-on-one calls. I love having you in the mastermind because you are such a ray of sunshine to cheer on everybody else. And I love that about you. And Chip, you are a great compliment to Debbie. And I'm super proud of both of you. I can't wait to see what you do next year and in 5 years. Y'all are the real deal, and you are deal makers. And I love you to pieces. Let's go make some money, honey! Hey, one last thing. Kurt, Stephanie, Jenny, your parents are absolute rock stars. I hope you know that. I'm sure you do know that. But I just want to tell you again. Thanks for allowing me into the Bronner family. I'm honored. Yay!
Ladies and gentlemen, Debbie Bronner. If I'm going to cry on stage, everybody else is going to cry on stage too. There you go. That is good for you. I'm proud of that. Yay! Fantastic. Jason? Over to the X.
Get her, Jason. Get her, Jason.
That's a good one, Jason.
Fantastic. So, what do you think about being in the mastermind for the last year? Maybe the battery did.
Yep.
You want mine?
I think that's
The mastermind has just been an absolutely awesome experience. From the time we met Whitney through my daughter Stephanie, who's kept me dressed and wired up this week. Thank you, Stephanie. She pays attention. I'll just close, right? Yeah. She pays attention. She heard us when we said, Chip got in, and I wasn't able to help him and get involved at that time because I had a new job being a boss on the weekends. So then when that calmed down, I came to Live last year, and it was just amazing just being at Live. And then before Live, I said, I want to be in your mastermind.
Yay!
Her encouragement, seeing everything that Leslie had done, and then it's just been awesome. The accountability. If you haven't done something, she asks you why haven't you done that yet? But even more, just in your business, just the personal support that you get when my grandson was in the hospital. It was just amazing. Thank you. I love you too.
Yeah.
It's all good. Woo! Woo! Okay. So, I do want to let everybody know that I have signed this as the president of She Buys It, and just in case you're curious, Abby Labby signed as vice president.
Yes.
And while we're talking about dogs, last year's graduate did not get a diploma. So Leslie, I have a diploma for you this year. Come on up. Also, so Leslie graduated last year and graduated and has gone on to start flipping houses. She now owns more doors than I do in less than 2 years. Last time I asked her, it was 48. How many do you have? About 48. 48 doors in 2 years, y'all. 2 years. Thank you very much. Here you go. Tristan. Yay! So after you graduate, thank you very much. After you graduate, you have the option to graduate, and when you graduate, you get lifetime ticket to She Buys It Live. And I think everybody that was at Live last year will tell you that this year is way better.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And we have plans to make it even way better next year too. So when you graduate, you get lifetime access to come to She Buys It Live. When you go through a year of the alumni, like Janine has done, then you get lifetime access to attend Apartment Blitz, Private Money Profits, and what is this? She Buys It Live. Okay, so like my events, you get lifetime access to those. And if you need anything, just reach out and let me know. Okay? Also with alumni. Oh, I screwed up. When you're in the mastermind this year, though, we're actually going to do 5 trips. So if anybody's thinking about joining the mastermind, you're going to get Apartment Blitz in January. We're going to go to Bar Harbor, Maine in May for Private Money Profits. In July, we're going to Tony Robbins in Chicago. And then in September, we take a mastermind-only retreat. We're going to the Ladies Real Estate Conference. That's not mine, because this may be shocking. I don't know everything there is to know about real estate.
Yeah.
And I can stand up here and say that. Because it's the truth. None of us ever know everything that there is to know. I can help you with what I know. I can help you with what I've seen from other ladies all across the country, from coast to coast. But we also just need to meet other strong, smart, successful women. And so next year we're going in September to another ladies real estate event. And I will also say that the mastermind is our girls club. There is actually a no boys allowed sign on the mastermind door, because when we go on this September retreat, we get a house. And I need all girls in the house, and it's fun, and it's a slumber party, and it is encouraging, and it is just a blast. So the graduates from the mastermind, they've completed 1 year, they have the option to graduate like Leslie did and come back year after year to She Buys It Live, or they can go onto the alumni track and stay with us for the next year and still get everything they got in the first year. Like Janine has actually been staying with us in the house for all the events as an alumni. So that's the plan for the alumni. You get all the same things that the mastermind's doing, but at half price in year 2. So yay! We have a couple other ladies that are graduating today, but that could not be with us. Maria Mart, some of y'all know Maria. She joined in FTDF Plus and then bumped up to the mastermind very shortly. And Maria is an agent. She was in Florida. She's just relocated to New Jersey. She midstream to get her first deal done fast, she listed a house. She made her 3 offers, but she's an agent, so that 4th offer was to list it. She listed it and sold it in like 3 days or something amazing to get her first deal done fast. She's awesome. She's also designed a t-shirt company. Janine wore her t-shirt yesterday, and she surprised all of us in Kentucky at Private Money Profits with a t-shirt of her brand. It was awesome. So I'll be putting Maria's video up later. Also, Leanna and Rhea, they were here with us, a mother-daughter team from Indiana. They have actually completed a lease option. They're not with us today, though, because Leanna got a job transfer from Indiana to the Gulf of Mexico. She's working on an oil refinery thing. So she's a chemical engineer, a chemical biologist or something else. And she just invests for fun on the side. She's 23.
Yes.
And she is graduating from the mastermind. Her mother's also graduated. They came in together as a partner. When you're in the mastermind, you can bring a friend, a partner, a spouse, or whatever to the events. Everything except Tony Robbins and the actual mastermind retreat, you can bring a friend to. So Leanna and Rhea Martin, if y'all are watching over here, happy graduation.
Yeah.
I love you all very, very much. And we're going to take a break. Everybody cool? In your menus, the breakdown for the mastermind, the bundle, First Deal Fast, Private Blitz, Private Money Profits is all in there. Today is the last day to join those at those prices, at those rates, at those things. And Amy Damone, back in the back, if you have any questions on how to get signed up, how to get started, we have the pink boxes. Julie joined us yesterday with the bundle, so that's super exciting. Yay! And also, Amy might kill me when I say this. If you already have First Deal Done Fast and you want to bump up and get the bundle with everything else, we're going to credit whatever you paid into First Deal Done Fast towards the bundle or the mastermind. If you already have the bundle and you want to bump into the mastermind, it's just the difference to bump on in. I take care of my girls. Y'all been with me through a lot this year. This year has been a roller coaster of love. Okay, but it has been real, all right? There's been lots of crying in the kitchen floor moments, and some of you have seen that, and I don't care when you join, whatever it is to bump on up and get that bundle, get that mastermind. This is my gift to you for being here with me and for being with me for the last 3-4 years. I love you all very much. We're going to take a break. If you have any questions, you can see Amy and see what the difference is. Amy will get swamped, but that's okay. Also, on your table, there are surveys. I want to know what you thought I did good, bad, what I could do different. Your opinions really matter to me. So please fill out those surveys. You don't have to put your name on it. You can use the back. We've got extras. We try new things every year at She Buys It Live. And from my perspective, I know exactly what we would do different if I could rewind 5 minutes ago. But I want to know from you, what do you want to do differently next year? What did you like? What did you not like? Who did you like? Who did you not like? And if you say you didn't like me, tough titty said the kid that didn't know. Because I'm going to be here next year. Okay? But please let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, all those things. And you can turn those surveys into our collection box up here. I'll move it more center stage. And I would like to take a picture with all the graduates sitting front row with me, like we've been doing, you know. And also, there's a postcard on your table. And if you would like to go ahead and get your VIP ticket for 2020, the dates are November 11th through the 13th, and it's almost half price for the VIP ticket, which is the one that includes dinner on Wednesday, the bus tour, and all that. And that means basically when we open up to get the elite, you'll get it and save $500 also. So lots of fun, lots of gifts, lots of things going on. But it's break time, and Julie's been fussing at me for a couple minutes now. So regroup. I'm gonna go re-mascara, and we'll roll. A picture, please. Yes, thank you. We'll take a picture with the Mastermind girls right up front with me. So everybody come pop up on stage, and then we'll break. Thank you so much. Thank you. No, Mastermind on the chair now. Those of you that have been sitting on the stage, come sit on the stage. We'll put the second row in and then push the chairs out to sit. Yeah, everybody in this picture. Everybody in the picture with our graduates. Yes, please. Open that. And yes. All right, we want to see y'all here graduating next year. Bye. Also, check your emails and check the She Buys It page, because we're going to have special gifts for y'all also this weekend to get into She Buys It Live ticket at a reduced rate. I love y'all too.